Justin Wong versus Xiaohai.
All right, people need to compose themselves. We talk about players needing to compose themselves between matches. I think we need to take a moment to compose ourselves. All right, I'm going to take a deep breath.
All right.
All right.
So Justin Wong.
Back to the current match after that incredible performance
Justin
from PR
Wong
Balrog.
was sent to losers by Tokido. And obviously, he's still in it right now. Let's see what he can do against Xiaohai.
More Team EG. What have they got? Do they have more shockers in store?
Just a button check.
Button check. Boo.
I think there was just a mistake very early on. I think Xiaohai just said,
Okay, he called it.
Yeah.
Justin allowing it. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, again,
No one's going to call it in that situation.
everyone's rivals, but everyone, wants a fair fight.
Well, what you want to win playing the true opponent.
Yes, yes.
I mean, we have heels, but that would be an epic level heel to call someone out for that. Yeah, I know. I know we took our deep breath, but I kind of want another one. Is there like a card I can play to demand an additional deep breath? Hey, you're taking a deep breath while I'm running my mouth.
Sorry.
I see that.
I
Not
stuck
approved.
that in there. I stuck that in there.
I am not tricked. Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay,
Can
here we
we
go.
just pause the tournament for a minute? This hype is not sustainable.
Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Friday.
Doing the dance. Both have very similar approach vectors. Obviously, Cammy able to generate the pressure on the ground. Justin in there goes for the quick set.
Goes for the mix-up.
Yes.
Yep.
I can't say the word mix-up anymore. My brain now.
Good frame traps from Xiaohai.
Justin hanging tough. Oh, wow. Did he catch him in a crouching fierce there, or was it crouching roundhouse? But it was a brilliant counter poke from Xiaohai.
Oh, here we
There's
go,
the
big punish. And Justin knows that you have to dash
yes,
after
that's
that.
that's a very tight timing, so really nice punish there by Justin.
Ooh, try to whip punish. Didn't quite get it, though.
Xiaohai, even more than most Cammies, really loves that middle distance, especially against Rufus. It's very easy. All of his normals are very slow outside of that immediate range. And Xiaohai just leaving the trap open. Doesn't burn the meter. Doesn't have the meter to burn. And Justin with a fantastic punish. What can he do here? He's not in good position to chip him out.
Oh, great block on Xiaohai's part. Oh,
wow.
Too far for that focus attack to connect. That is the nice thing about Rufus' standing forward kick.
Yes.
Is that he stretches all the way out.
Yeah, and then he returns. Unlike most of his crouching roundhouse and crouching fierce. Justin dancing around. Really nice round. And both players able to execute a bit of their game plan. Xiaohai, of course, failing to hit confirm into the cannon drill and getting the giant punish with the ultra.
All right, good combo from Xiaohai. And he's going to
Corner pressure. Justin not taking the bait.
Oh, wow. Justin had an opportunity after that. Maybe he thought he wasn't going to combo. Was afraid of Xiaohai's maybe an uppercut in the middle there.
From the other side, wow. Wow, such great pressure here from Xiaohai.
And that's, okay, yeah, he knew that that was an unblockable setup from Cammy. But that unblockable setup, not a dive kick, so Justin able to jump out and just get hit out of the air. Justin down a lot of life, but he's got a lot of meter. He's got a lot of tools to work with to make a comeback, but it's going to be a long,
and this is a tough position because you have to make a lot of guesses here to burn the meter.
Right. Are you going to burn it or save it for the next round? Right.
Do you want to surrender this round? And I like that Justin's hanging tough, not even forced to commit one way or the other.
Well, Justin's the only player in the world I've never known who turtles when he's losing.
He's trained in the old school Eddie Lee East Coast style of the clock is your friend. It's never the wrong time to turtle. And Justin now potentially going to make something happen.
Uses one bar, uses another one.
He was hoping for that to connect into the ultra. Oh, no.
Okay, here we go.
And this could be timeout from Xiaohai. We've seen him very comfortable with holding that time. He's very aware of that clock as well.
Yeah, and I think Justin at that point wasn't going to use any more meter.
Yeah.
Just kind of went for a Hail Mary at the end there.
I believe it was it Xiaohai against Valle earlier where it went right down to the final seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Xiaohai was completely in control of the clock on that one. Great match there from both players.
Okay, good block from Justin.
And Cammy's normal's a little too fast to be punished by Rufus' dive kick. Not that time.
Oh, great throw from Justin. Getting Xiaohai closer to the corner.
Cross up.
Cross up. And a stun.
That's the stun.
And he's going to combo into a super perhaps? No.
No, goes for the reset.
Yeah, it goes for a reset. Oh,
wow, no, but Cammy goes over.
Oh, and no FADC.
Didn't go for the ultra.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't going to do a lot of damage. So
wow. Great read from Justin. Great read.
links the stand short into the low short to get the cancel.
And I love how he just waited for that dive kick to counter.
So
Great presence of mind. Great presence of mind.
Yep, up 1-0 versus Xiaohai.
Justin, I've missed you. Like, that was such a great game. That was such a great old Justin game. I really loved it, yeah.
I mean, Justin, it's really interesting because honestly, Justin is only handicapping himself a lot of times by sticking a little bit with Rufus, but he's very character loyalty. I mean, we talked about Shen and Luffy and stuff like that. So we can't blame Justin for sticking with the character in any way, shape, or form.
And that's a great Japanese tradition as well. Oh, just with an opportunity here, just opts to throw him back into the corner, get that pressure in the mix-ups, and getting paid for it right away. Good decision-making. From the front, and that's going to be it. Xiaohai now in some real trouble.
All right, Justin at match point.
Xiaohai fighting for his tournament life.
Is this year revenge of the U.S. players? We've seen already. We saw Bronson defeat Nin in Tekken. We saw 3 of the top 4 in Persona be U.S. players.
Which is incredible.
And now we saw PR Rog defeat Infiltration earlier, and Justin Wong trying to knock Xiaohai into the loser's bracket.
Good going low. I like that. I thought he would be going back into a dive kick. He surprised me with the lows.
Great stand jab, though, from Xiaohai to control those dive kicks, the instant dive kicks.
Wow. Nice. Hit confirm on the counter hit.
Wow, recovered in time.
Chasing him down. Good presence of mind from Justin.
Is
he going over?
Oh,
no, he is not.
Okay.
No, he is not.
Not going to kill.
It's going to be very close. Will he be able to chip him out? Wow, what a counter.
But not a backdash. He could have comboed an ultra.
That was an ultra opportunity, and that, I swear, that's the 3rd time we've seen Xiaohai forward dash after the FADC, and I think it's because he's not sure it's going to hit. He wants to maintain the pressure with a forward dash, give himself the option of a throw or a follow-up jab pressure, but he got paid with the actual hit and then did not convert. Now taking the stage is the beautifully coiffed Poongko, Cafe ID, making another return. This guy has put some real bodies on the floor on the EVO stage before, and if anything can do it, it's that haircut.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that I want to point out something. This is what Xander K said on Twitter. It's really interesting because we were talking about the science players and the emotion players. Infiltration is about as science you can get, but his teammate from Korea, Poongko, is about as emotion as you can get. Complete polar opposites in gameplay style.
If there's, I don't know, and as a bloodthirsty and competitive and right at you kind of gameplay as you get in Street Fighter, if you can have an emo player. But Poongko is as close to emo as I think you can get. He pouts, he is joyful, but yeah, I don't know. What goes on in his head is, I don't know. It's going to be exciting. But what's going on his head is even more exciting with that. I can't get over the haircut. I'm going to let it go.
Speaking of heads, Skullgirls. Skullgirls.
I don't know about that transition, but I appreciate you trying to bail me out.
But again, this is coming out on August 22nd on Steam. So this is going to come out, and of course, all the new characters getting put into this thanks to the Indiegogo campaign.
That's just been incredible. This team is made of just raw heroes. I've been lucky enough to know a lot of the guys on the team. Mike Z I've known, I believe, for over a decade. Just an incredible guy. Huge heart, huge brain. That's where the hugeness ends as far as I'm aware. But yeah, do anything and everything you can to support the Skullgirls team. They work very, very hard. They were down to the bone during the development. Many of you have heard the stories about the struggles they went through to get that game made in the first place. They faced some various kinds of challenges since the publication of their game that's limited some of their abilities to do it. They turned to the community. They got it done. It's really just an amazing story, and they deserve all of your love. And in addition to that, the game's pretty fun. So good for that. They also happen to make a pretty awesome game. So in addition to their cool story, Skullgirls.
And I swear when Poongko walked by, I got a whiff of some Red Bull. I don't know, but I think that was you drinking.
That might have been my Red Bull.
I think that's what it was. So.
And it looks like he's going to be up against Kazunoko, and Kazunoko really, just got beat pretty bad. So this will be exciting. Poongko, of course, the Seth player. Seth, I'll say it, not my favorite character, but certainly explosive, gets people on their feet. The most probably racks up the most perfect online. Well, online, I'm just thinking if we had total stats, Seth is the perfectingest character in the roster.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. If you get perfected by Seth, you really just shrug it off.
Yeah, it's really
gonna happen all day.
I used to be ashamed. Yes, that's step 2 on the road to recovery from Seth. It's okay to get perfected. That's just sort of a thing he does.
Okay, good stuff from Kazunoko.
Pursuit. Not letting that focus attack shenanigan get going.
Oh, here's his punch, and there it is right there. Poongko with that signature crazy style.
And not put off for a second, just right back on it. Not the sneakiest of blows there out into the follow-up.
Did Poongko just purposely delay the cancel on that couch Fierce to hit confirm it? That was so crazy.
This guy's got tech. He puts in the time. Playing a very restrained, respectful game.
Oh, huge opportunity, but Kazunoko not with the up kicks to stop him. And here we go!
Wow!
Uppercut.
Oh no.
But he misses the juggle, but he's got enough meter for another uppercut. FADC uses that to land.
Here comes the final guessing game. Is he going to go for the uppercut? Yes! Uppercut,
Not
chip out.
Much Kazunoko could have done there.
Not really, no. That was, yeah. Seth gets into the right position against Yoon.
And that Seth EX uppercut, some of the longest invincibility of any move in the game.
It's fair. Everyone loves it. It is rather sad to watch other uppercuts go up against it. Just, yeah.
Oh, wow. See? Poongko right there. Just going for the uppercut. I think Kazunoko was reading SPD.
Gonna get the corner carry and the cross up.
Nice autocorrect. Or it could have just been a back and forth match on the uppercut.
Wow, I love that double dash up into the uppercut again.
Oh,
Gets the pursuit.
Get away, yeah.
Good stuff, but Kazunoko on his heels.
Look at Poongko just hitting buttons everywhere.
And again, Kazunoko going to that EX rush to try and get something started. And against players of this caliber, that's just not going to be enough.
Wow, what a read from Poongko to just get the throw on that whip jump.
And again, it's sort of always a question with Poongko. Was it a read or was it just decided? Maybe he decided like 30 seconds ago, this is what I'm going to do. No, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I think his play has proven himself time and time again. He's an incredible player, and he's clearly making excellent reads. In there with the feet, approaching. Now pushed into the corner. A big stand fierce, no focus from Yun.
Combo.
Oh, nice
down.
follow. I love the backdash there from Poongko, but the teleport, too
Crazy
aggressive.
Teleport. I'm not
way
even
too
sure.
slow.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure what he was trying to bait out of that. Even if there was a lunge punch from Kazunoko, teleport would not have worked.
No, I wouldn't have put him in any position to punish in any kind of serious way, and I thought maybe he just wanted to retain mid-screen.
Yeah, it could be.
But that's not a serious threat, but full crumple here.
Oops,
What?
down. Oh,
I said, could it be new tech here?
that was
A little bit tricky stuff there. Looked like it should have been the jab, but it wasn't, and then he followed it up anyway.
Oh, wow. Close Fierce getting that. Out of the air. Oh, there it is. Gets him with the command throw.
What's it going to be?
Makes up time again. Oh, gets him from the front with the side kick.
This should be the disrespectful ending. Yes. And it's going to be match point for Poongko. Just like that. Cafe ID sending over a huge wrecking crew to EVO 2013 this year. Poongko already going deep.
Okay, but Kazunoko now with Canadian meter.
He's got, oh wow, beautiful read.
Is he going to suck him in with the
There's the
EX10?
tandem, yes. Now here's his tech again. Now he's clearly not an accident.
Oh,
Keeps
and
the
SPD
mix-ups going.
close to Dizzy. And the beautiful thing about getting a Dizzy off of the SPD is that it's a guaranteed high damage combo.
What a pursuit!
One
Keep
hit!
him out of the air. It's like old school Chun-Li from Seth. Poongko with some great stuff. You think you've explored the limits of this character? Absolutely not. Some great new stuff there from Poongko. Fabulous stuff. Sad end to Kazunoko, but excellent player.
Wow.
Happy to see him here this year. I think there's also I don't even know how many Cafe ID players there are. It looked to me like
there's a lot
20
of them.
plus.
Yeah. I mean,
Japan, remember when we first saw like our first Japanese players ever coming over to EVO and it was so exciting, like, ooh, look, it's a Japanese player.